Well, it seems like the Patrick Kane saga is officially over as there is no trade call yet, but that is probably going to happen after 5 Eastern tonight. Welcome back to Gillis TV. If you're new to the channel and don't mind anything NHL related, trade, rumors, news, injuries, live streams, whatever it is, we got you covered here on the channel. So if you so kindly could hit that subscribe button, that'd be greatly appreciated. Now let's get into this. Patrick Kane has been arguably the one guy that a lot of teams could afford because Chicago came out and said, hey, we're willing to retain half his salary for you to have him for a year or past that if you decide to go and sign him to an extension. But Chicago's been one of those teams where, Patty Kane was kind of handing them their hand, as in he had his no trade clause. He picked the teams he wanted, and it was for sure just the New York Rangers. And I think in this deal that, the Chicago Blackhawks didn't get really what they wanted because Patty Kane said, if you're going to trade me, this is the team, that's it, or you keep me, that's the end of it. And, they didn't want Patrick Kane to leave by himself in free agency and not get anything for him. So let's get into the trade details here. And we all know it's the New York Rangers. We all know that. Sources tell Daily Faceoff, this is from Frank Savelli himself, that the New York Rangers are expected to acquire Patrick Kane for a 2023 second-round pick, which is a conditional second-round pick, will become a first-round pick in either 2024 or 2025 if the New York Rangers make the Eastern Conference Finals, and a fourth-round pick as well. So not a lot in return for Patrick Kane. But like I said, it's more the fact that there is a third team involved taking on half of the $5 million salary. And the plan is for possibility reasons, that Kane can make his Rangers debut on Wednesday, of course, because he won't count to the cap hit today if it's after 5 p.m. Eastern time. So for the New York Rangers, this is a huge take. They got Tarasenko, they got Kane, who's played with Panarin. So my takes on the line situations might be Kreider, Panarin, Kane, and leaves Zibanejad with Tarasenko. That makes the most sense statistically for me, but they could always load up as well. So having a third team take $2.5 million off of the $5 million is going to be huge for the New York Rangers and makes them probably one of the teams to keep up with Boston for sure in the Eastern Conference Finals and whatnot. But going to Patty Kane, it's been an up and down year. He started really slow. He's picked it up over the course of the last few games where he's tallied 3 points, 1 point, 4 points, 2 points. So in those games, he's tallied 10 points in 4 games, and still Chicago could only get a conditional or a second round pick that could turn into a first and a fourth round pick because Kane says, that's the team I want to go to. That's the only team I'm willing to waive my no trade clause to and whatnot. So in 54 games this year, he has 45 points, 16 goals, 29 assists, or a minus 23. But like I said, again, that is Chicago. It is what it is when these guys are getting traded from bottom-feeding teams to better teams. Their plus-minus is off the hooks. He is more than a point-per-game player, but, he has 1,225 points in 1,161 games. But let me know in the comments what you think. Sorry I rushed this. I got some things to do downstairs. Got to tidy up the house for people coming over. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.